the legendary Clio V6. Every teenager's dream, it was my dream growing up. Just look at her. You want to put your foot to the floor and give it some welly.
It's low to the ground, it's boxy, it's got twin exhausts, it's noisy. It just looks like it's ready to be raced.
It's all engine, let's use it.
So when it was launched, the Clio V6 was the most powerful serial-produced hot hatch in the world.
In the world.
And I can definitely feel that. It's got some poke on the accelerator, this car. It's also silky smooth. Changing gear is like liquid. It's very welcome.
It's basically an engine and a bit of a car.
Yes.
Mainly engine.
Because it's right there.
It has like a Beyonce backside on this thing.
That's a good way to put it.
It's got one heck of a booty.
It is massive.
Great, let's get some facts. 24 miles to the gallon.
Which is even more ridiculous that it was based on a family car, because you're not going to get very far in that. It's going to guzzle the fuel. All that money that you want to be spending on your family will inevitably go into this tank.
I think it's fair to say, not a family car. Would you want to be 17, 18 years old driving this car?
Yes, of course you would, because
yes.
This is the car that was known in supermarket car parks across the country. I remember actually my older brother having one and thinking he was the coolest dude with this car, going around with his speakers up, engine blasting out. It was the car to have at the time.
Not only that, handmade in the Alpine factory.
Yeah.
Handmade.
It just makes it even more unique, rare. A hand-built car, that's pretty impressive. 230 brake horsepower, and that will get this car from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 6.4 seconds. That is so quick for the time.
So quick.
But it's also got a sturdiness about it. I think because it's got that wide base and that box shape, makes it feel a bit more rugged as well as sporty. Right, head out onto your first straight, Nats. What are you thinking?
It's absolutely rapid.
It's nice, isn't it?
All I can hear is roaring behind my left ear. This thing, 0 to 60, in 6.4 seconds, but top speed of 147. I will not be participating in that, Grace. I won't. Oh God, it's tempting.
All right in a minute. So we're up to 80 on the strip. That's it. A bit more power. Give it.
Go on, give it some welly.
That's it.
Oh my! Can I close my eyes? Oh, there's a corner. You're gonna have to guide me. Give me some of your top tips.
Keep the power on a bit longer. That's it.
Okay.
So we get closer to the corner, and then around about now, push harder.
Harder. Oh,
that's it.
God.
Harder on the brakes. Harder on the brakes. That's it.
Oh, Grace.
That's
I'm terrified.
And then off the brakes, ease it round the corner. That's it. Go wide. And then turn in tighter here.
Tighter?
Tighter, tighter. That's it.
Oh, Grace, you're such a good teacher. Go on,
Keep
will
on that
it,
line.
welly it.
That's it. Now ease on the gas too. That's it. And up again.
Yeah.
Nice.
The noise. Oh, listen to this now. Oh, this sets my world on fire.
That's it. You're getting into it now.
I am really getting into this. Listen to the car. It's very easy to do on a straight like this. I'm slightly addicted to the speed of this car.
I thought you might say that. It has got a lovely feel to it, and the engine, because it's closer to you, it feels louder, it feels more like it's putting into the car. You might say that this car's got a lot of va-va-boom.
Boom! Baba Boom.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that
Thierry
advert
Henry,
with
God, he had
Thierry
it, didn't
Henry.
he? Was just, oh God, he's so smooth, so suave,
Yeah.
so French. The
Yeah.
absolute opposite to me, Nat's Green, on a racetrack, absolutely flapping and screeching away.
But you're in it, you're doing it.
I'm doing it. Surely this is what motorsports is about. Enjoying it, learning, having something as fun as this.
And still, for a 2003 car,
It's a monster.
it's got a lot of fun still attached to it, hasn't it?
Well, Grace, it wasn't just us that took it for a spin.
So we're handing it over to Jamie, who's taking it out for a hot lap.
So here we are, Clio V6. This is a cool car. Always like to look at these. It feels menacing, you know, as you get in this car. Straight away, you feel the power. Just feels awesome, really. Having the engine behind you gives you, I don't know, just a different level of exhilaration, should I say, as well as acceleration. This Caravelle steering wheel, Alcantara, you feel like you're in a race car, you know, it feels built for purpose, really, I guess. As we come to braking, as you get on the brakes, you can feel got a bit of the sort of balance of the car feels good, you know, as we get into the corner, it just feels purposeful, really. A Renault Sport, all the heritage in Formula One, in rallying, this is what it was really all about, was to design a car that gave the driver something special, you know, gave them a feeling, a sensation of that sort of speed and, yeah, just exciting experience, really, I guess. Gear change feels nice and tight. You wouldn't feel you were driving a car from the early noughties, really. Drive straight, which is, again, a strange thing to say, but it's surprising how many cars you get into, even in the modern era, that don't actually give you that feedback. This car talks to you. It really does. It's got a bit of a soul. It's sort of trying to tell you what it wants, what it's doing, what sort of input you're looking for. The engine's smooth, you know. I love the sound of a V6. It just keeps going. It's just so much torque, it's effortless power. It just gives you that confidence, that understanding. You know, the handling's great. It feels balanced, feels nice and stable. Feel the sort of talking to you underneath as you start to sort of get the chassis working, get a bit of heat in those tyres. These were notoriously known for being quite understeery, because you've got all the weight over the rear, it tends to take weight off the front, makes the car quite light. But in fairness, in these couple of laps we've done here, it feels pretty stable. So you do feel it get a little bit lighter as you get over 100 miles an hour, as you start to sort of get a little bit of nose lift. But as soon as you're back on those brakes again, the car just feels stable, feels secure. Gives you confidence, really feels quite planted just to get the car in. Lovely gear change, really just feels really modern, to be honest. Feels exciting. Yeah, need to save up. Like these.
Foot is flat to the floor now, Nat, so we are moving.
It is a V6, it goes 147 miles per hour, it goes 0 to 60 in 6.4 seconds. How does it feel when you ask it to go?
I can hardly hear you. Right, coming up to the corner.
This is a
We're in-
rear wheel drive. Tell me
It
how
is.
different this is to front wheel drive.
Yeah, so because it's rear wheel drive, all of the delivery is in the back. So you've probably got to be a bit more gentle, a bit more forgiving, and just smooth. It's all about being smooth, no erratic movement.
So steering wise, when it's taking on a sharper corner, you're coaxing this car in.
Yeah.
You're beating it around the corner and then you're
Yeah.
giving it some welly. Oh. How did you find that lap?
Ah, hot lap is fun in this, isn't it? I was surprised as well, like when we got up to speed, we were hitting about 100 there, and the engine is so loud with it, but it just fills the car. You're just going to use this for having fun, aren't you?
This is the epitome of Vava Voom. Give us a rev on that engine. Oh.
Well, it's certainly a racy car. It's all engine and it's complemented by that silky smooth gear change. What did you think, Nat?
Well, you showed that off well. It was exhilarating. A white knuckle rider, absolutely loved it.
So you've heard our thoughts, but we want to know what you think. Let us know in the comments.
race. I'm not even worried.